Welcome, everybody, to Dream.Con 2023. It's Deon Tillman. I'm here with Till Infinity Multimedia. Of course, I'm here with the infamous, the notorious Powerline, a.k.a. Khleo Thomas. How you feeling today?
I'm good, brother. How are you, man?
Doing all right.
Beautiful.
Which Dream.Con is this for you? How many you been to?
This is part two. This is my second Dream.Con. Yeah, I got a chance to visit last year, had a blast, and I was like, no matter what, I'm coming back next year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about the differences from last year? Because last year we were in Dallas.
Yep.
We're in Austin now.
Yep.
How you feel?
Very glad that you guys moved it to Austin because there's so much to do around the surrounding area of the con.
Okay.
Usually when I come to Austin, I'm only here during South by Southwest. Mm-hmm. So I've been in and out the city in that space and time, but to see us here during this time, mm-hmm. and I'm walking down 6th Street and I'm seeing, Kakashi over here at this bar, mm-hmm. and then I'm seeing Vegeta over here at this bar.
Everybody's out here.
It was dope, man. It was a great experience, man. Well done.
Okay, so right now I think we're in day two.
Day two.
Starting off day two.
Mm-hmm.
How was day one?
Day one was packed. Day one was really packed. For me, I was running all around, man. I got a chance to do a meet and greet. Mm-hmm. I debuted my Mega Man X-Zero cosplay.
Oh, yeah.
This was really cool. I got a chance.
So can you talk about that process of getting that built?
Yeah.
It's been a long time coming, right?
Yeah, for sure.
What was the process?
So I found this guy named Daniel Build on Instagram, and he won this competition for making his own Buzz Lightyear suit.
Okay.
He 3D printed the whole thing, and it looked just like the one in the movie. Mm-hmm. So I reached out to him. I told him about this idea I had. I told him I wanted to debut it at Dream.Con, and he said, and I told him that 4 months ago, and he was like, I can get it done.
So in 4 months he got that?
4 months, he built the whole thing. He drove it down here from South Carolina. He arrived 30 minutes before the meet and greet, so I suited up and then walked over to the meet and greet with it on. So yeah, man, great experience. I love it. It's a beautiful piece to now have a part of my cosplay collection. I also got a chance to moderate the Carl Jones and Kyle Harvey, a.k.a. Super Duper Kyle, brand new project that they have coming out. I got a chance to moderate that. Talked on the Twitch creator panel as well yesterday. So, yeah, packed schedule, but it's just beautiful to be a part of this, man. There's nothing like this. There's absolutely nothing like this to be around fellow gamers, fellow weebs. It's absolutely beautiful.
So, speaking of that, you, sir, are an avid gamer.
Yes, sir.
You've been a strong advocate, I want to say, within the past year because, of course, you went a little viral on social media defending video games as an adult.
Yeah.
Express your connection to video games, man.
I've been a gamer literally my whole life. I think my origin story really for it is my mom playing the Wheel of Fortune game on the Nintendo while she was pregnant with my little brother. We were living in Germany at the time. So that's my earliest memory of a video game, right? Every set I've ever worked on, I had a console with me. When I was doing holes, I had the PS1 with the flip-up screen. That's the first console I bought with like my own money.
Wasn't that like the original like portable like PlayStation?
That was the portable PlayStation. Yeah, before the PSP, we had the PS1. Man, I walked into the Walmart at Ridgecrest, California, with the per diem they gave me for the movie, and I bought that console and I played Castlevania Symphony of the Night, Metal Gear Solid, Final Fantasy VII, and a few others on that PS1. When I was doing roll bounce, me and Bao were playing the hell out of Madden and NBA Live with Vince Carter on the cover. That's probably my last live I played. Kingdom Hearts was another one that I had played during another film. So gaming is just a part of my everyday life. It was always there. It's what me and my siblings do to bond, and I'm very, very grateful for the fact that where we are now with gaming, I get a chance to use that passion and put it on a bigger platform. Because right before we went into the pandemic, I was getting ready to have my own talk show on Fox Soul. So I pitched them the idea of like, we don't have our Arsenio Hall of our generation, a young black guy that can speak for us. And they were like, okay, bet, so let's shoot the pilot. Second week of April, we're getting ready to shoot the pilot. The pandemic hits, that all goes away. So I studied Twitch for the first 2 months of the pandemic, figured it out because I felt like I didn't see enough people that look like us really killing it on there. So I combined my love for gaming and all the ideas I had for the talk show and then launched the Twitch channel, and it's been a hell of a ride ever since.
Now I see. That's interesting that you said it that way because, like, the pandemic definitely shifted everything.
Yeah.
But looking at how you use your content rather than actually having a show on, a platform per se, you've created it for your own platform.
That's right.
So between your Instagram, your Twitch, every platform you have, Snapchat, whatever it is,
right,
you still harness those skills to inform, to interview, to chat, to express yourself.
That's right. That's right, man.
What is that like? I mean, like, what would you say to somebody? Because obviously, this is Dream.Con.
Yeah.
We got 20,000 people here. all of them are aspiring creators. All of them are trying to figure out how to get into the industry, trying to figure out how to navigate their pathway. What kind of stuff would you have? Like, what advice would you have for them to start? And I say this because, of course, you know, the typical questions, oh, well, what kind of camera do you need? What kind of thing do you know? Those kind of stuff. Yeah. How did you start? Because when you weren't doing filming, you know, this is you. This is all your stuff. What was your step-by-step? Like, how did you research what you needed to get started?
Yeah, man. Great question. You know, I think it's a little bit different for me, right? Because I came from the more traditional entertainment media space, right? And the moment I saw the internet and people creating on the internet and people being able to create their own brands that way, I knew that traditional Hollywood would never be the same. You remember Ustream back in the day? Yeah. I adopted to that new wave of social media very early, and I was one of the very first people with a Ustream deal because I knew if you could build your own brand your way, you would no longer have to wait on a studio or a network or a label to then put you on a platform or put a spotlight on you.
So you were already working on the independent route, like just planning for it.
Knew it was coming.
Okay.
So boom, it happens. My representatives at the time think I'm crazy, and I tell the story all the time. I think that it's weird that for a long time Hollywood didn't want their stars even touching social media because they knew that the overall power would then go to the creator, the actual name, instead of them being able to then create the star.
Yeah.
Here we are years later, and I get this question. Someone's asking me like, "Yo, how do I become an actor?" And I'm like, I tell people, go act. And I see two things in people's eyes. They either immediately get what I'm saying, or they think I'm playing them.
That's interesting.
They think I'm like I'm trying to like dismiss them in a way, and I can see it in their eyes. What they're really asking, for the ones that I see the dismissal in their eyes from, they're thinking, well, how do I get famous, or how do I get in a Marvel movie? Those are the only two things they're really asking.
I mean, yeah.
I'm coming from a place where when I was growing up and I had a passion for something, there was no device in my house that could capture the video, capture the audio, edit it, and then upload it somewhere for someone to see this thing that I'm very passionate about. You have it 10 times easier than I did when I started.
And when did you start?
I started when I was 5. I was born in 1989. It was early 90s, and I told my mom. My mom asked me what I wanted to do. I told her I wanted to be an actor. That's it. Yeah. That's all it took. But there was nothing there for me to be able to hone that craft at home to be able to then present it to the world.
Does this play into your appreciation for technology?
100%.
Is this why you're so like gadget heavy and why you're so like enthusiastic and interested in about what new tech is coming out and what new gear is coming out? Because I pay attention, like I said. Yeah. I big you up.
Thank you, brother.
You're a tech guy. People don't get it. They think you're just
the truth
a nerd
is,
out
my
here.
brother's the tech guy.
Okay.
And he's the one that implemented it into all of me because when I started my Twitch channel, I'm like, Kadeem, I think I need this, I need this, I need this. He was like, got it. He came to the house with everything loaded. He had all of these things already.
So you had no excuse?
None. So it was just time to go. So, you know, I related back to the tech and being able to say, I no longer had to wait on someone to call action. I can call action whenever I want now. That's the world we live in. I no longer have to wait for someone for a call sheet and then so-and-so's approval. I can just go. And that's why when people see, they're like, yo, he's doing 20th anniversary of Holes just passed. The director of the film calls me. I haven't talked to him in years. And he's like, yo, so my assistant's showing me all this stuff you're doing. You know, you're performing the record here. You got this gaming stuff. Like, how are you doing all this? And it made me very curious to understand his perspective because he's coming, you know, big shout out to Andrew Davis. This man directed The Fugitive. He comes from the traditional Hollywood film way. So for him to give me my very first starring role and then see what it's become, he's trying to pick my brain to understand how does he now cross these lines because this is the new frontier for, you know, storytelling and filmmaking. So, yeah, man, how far technology has come, I am very grateful, and I use it to my advantage.
Now, when it comes to technology, we're going to pivot back to the gaming.
Yeah.
Top 3 consoles, because you said you've been doing this since, you know, you were OG in this.
Yeah.
Top 3 consoles.
PS1 starts everything off, followed by the N64. And because I have so many great memories with it, I think I got to go Super Nintendo for me. I got to go Super Nintendo. I got to think.
What brings up the Super Nintendo memories?
Mega Man X.
Okay.
A game that people hate, but I had a lot of fun with it.
I definitely hate it because it's just too.
No. Look, Mega Man X 1 through 3, like, you hate it?
It's not so much I hate it. Like, I love playing it. Just can't beat them.
Yeah, they're pain.
I'm trash at it.
But it's a pattern game. Once you learn the pattern, you're good.
Even when I know the pattern.
It's a pain.
Look, I grew up in the thing, we had the tips and tricks books.
Yeah.
All the stuff like that before going online. You had to actually
man.
go get the magazine that had the cheat codes.
Wow. Shout out to the strategy guides.
Strategy guys, Game Genies, all that stuff.
Yeah, Game Genies, Game Sharks.
Game Sharks.
Yeah, man.
This is before Action Replay, like all that stuff before they killed all that.
Yeah, man.
Still
Super
couldn't beat
Nintendo, I got Mega Man X in there and Shaq Fu, which a lot of people laugh about. But I'm like, I remember playing Shaq Fu. Like, that was a random ass game. It was the Mummy. The Mummy used to beat the hell out of me.
Shaq Fu's one of those like undercuts where it's like them old black films that were like, we know they're trash.
Trash. The
But we still love
hitboxes
it.
were trash.
But we still
in the
love
game.
it.
Yes.
It's like,
man.
but you can't admit it. Like you said, you can't even admit it.
No.
Unless you in like a comfortable space and things like that.
Did you ever play the Lion King game?
On which console?
Super.
On which console?
Look, the whole room. The whole room.
Whole room knows exactly.
All right, so
wait.
let's talk about the Lion King game really fast. So something that they did as far as the people who built the game.
Yep.
They told them most kids would be renting this game. So the best thing to do is we're gonna get to when the kids are playing it, they're gonna get to a part. If they get there too quickly, make the game loop. So they'll never get past it, which will make them say, yo, we rented the game for the weekend, but I never got past that part. The kids are now going to either go rent the game again or they're going to have to go buy the game.
Now, did they do the same thing with Aladdin?
I heard about the Aladdin one. I haven't played
both of those are like the most two complicated games between Sega and Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
Those two, they play the exact same way.
Yep.
And purposely, like you have to use the code to beat the game. Like it's just like you're not getting past the thing. For some reason, what I learned too is now, because again, you're an avid gamer.
Yeah.
What era of games do you prefer?
The era.
And when I say this, I mean like, so my take right now is games look better, but are way easier.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever tried to go play an old PS1 game? Like you said, you love the PS1. Have you ever tried to go play an old game and it's way harder than you remember it being?
Yeah. Dude, you're right. You're not wrong about that, bro. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Like, what is your era? Like, what's your thing?
I think I am. I would consider myself more of a retro gamer, but don't get me wrong. I'm very, very competitive. So when it comes to the new era of games, competition-wise, your fighters, your shooters, I love that era of gaming. But the things that I enjoy is just sitting down and watching a great storyline and memorable boss fights. I got to go retro with it.
Okay. Definitely. I mean, we didn't need the whole storyline. I think that's how they kind of beat us with that. They just kind of have the storyline now.
Yeah.
Where it just takes away from gaming.
I get what you mean.
It's like,
I get what you. No, it's very more. It's much more cinematic now. Of course, Hideo Kojima. Hideo really is a movie maker.
Love it.
Yeah, Kojima's really just making movies and video games.
But I need a little more.
Okay.
That's not DLC.
Oh,
that I don't gotta pay for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Good
like
point.
that kind of thing.
Good point. Speaking of DLC, you saw the Mortal Kombat DLC?
With Homelander and
Homelander and Omni-Man? Thoughts?
Look, first of all, we don't got to talk about the DLC. This Mortal Kombat looks like it's about to be something different.
Yes.
Especially for the fact that now that we talk about, early gaming, Mortal Kombat, like one of my early memories. I didn't know I was playing a rated M game. Didn't matter.
Nope.
Didn't matter.
Nope.
The fact that we've had so much, like the lore of it, to where we are right now.
Yeah.
The trailer
Yep.
alone was one thing. But now you're adding the DLC, the combat pack. I need the game to come out now.
Yeah.
Like, immediately.
Yeah.
Like, immediately.
The hype is real for this game. The hype is real for this one, and I saw the leaks as far as what the DLC pack, combat pack would supposedly be, and I didn't believe it. I was like, we're not getting Homelander. You're not getting Omni-Man. And I definitely didn't think Homelander because we got him in Call of Duty. Very recently. Yeah, he's in Call of Duty right now. And I'm like, they're not going to double him up. He's not. There's no way.
I didn't think Omni-Man was going to be in there. I thought that was like a...
Confirmed J.K. Simmons will be voicing too.
I heard that too.
That's a great
I saw
part.
that.
I think it's great for the storyline of Mortal Kombat because when we were growing up, we didn't play for the story. Like, I didn't play Mortal Kombat to know what the ending was really going to be. I wasn't going to Mortal Kombat for that. For Tekken, I was doing the book.
Sorry, who was reading the book to find out what the story was?
Yeah,
like,
no one was. No one was. Like, with Tekken, like, I liked seeing those endings. Street Fighter, I liked seeing those endings. But Mortal Kombat, listen, it's an ongoing, like, thing and tradition within our household. When a brand new Mortal Kombat drops, me and my brother go get the game. I have been playing Sub-Zero since the very first Mortal Kombat.
To ask who your main was.
He's been playing Scorpion since the very first Mortal Kombat. We spend an entire 48 hours beating the absolute hell out of each other until someone finally just calls quits. We've been doing that since the very first Mortal Kombat.
Who typically wins?
It's 50-50. It's 50-50. I'll give him this, though. I can't touch him in Trilogy. And Ultimate, I can't touch him. He's a beast in Ultimate Trilogy.
Trilogy is another undercut that people don't know about. That's the one.
That's the one. That's
all
the
other
one
ones are cool, but that's the one.
That's,
especially on PS1. That's the one.
Yes.
Now, so is Mortal Kombat one of your favorite series? Would you say that?
Yeah, Mortal Kombat.
Or is it your favorite fighter?
Is it my favorite fighter? Yes, it is my favorite fighter. Followed by Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Then followed by Tekken Tag Tournament. Then followed by Street Fighter. And then hopefully, I'm really excited for this Project L thing coming out from Riot Games. The League of Legends fighter that's coming out.
I'm not hip.
Yeah, brother. Yeah, they just dropped some gameplay footage of it, and it looks great.
This is why I'm talking to you, because you the guy.
Come on now, brother. I got it.
Look, I come to you for the information.
Come on,
you know
give it.
So the
drop
fact
it.
that we here,
gems,
I come from the
exclusives.
gems. I come for the what's not known.
Here it is.
You know what I'm saying?
So when they ask about it, your boy know, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Now, you got a plug or something like that? Like, how you be getting these inside information? Because
there's
no way.
I can neither confirm nor deny what my involvement is in that project.
Now, what's the possibility? Have you getting your own game or you being in a game? Have you?
That's happened. That's happened. I'm in NBA 2K19.
You are.
Yeah, when you do your story
you are
mode.
into my player joint.
Yeah, when you want to sign to Nike, you sign to me. Which was amazing for me because I got a chance to do the full motion capture way of storytelling and being on the stage. It's one thing, you walk in there, it's just all green, but then they put you in the suit. And to be able to act out the scenes beautifully and then you see it come to life, within that computer, within the game, it's a great thing, man.
But now that you've experienced that, do you have your own motion capture suit at home?
You know what's funny? I think that technology has already pushed past us really needing all of that equipment that I saw for the motion capture.
Do you have your own AI equipment at home?
I have a few things tucked away.
Is there
just
something
in
that
case.
you're just working on to see
Just in
how
case.
this goes?
Just in case.
You got designers, you got
just in
hairstylists
case.
for the cosplays, but are we getting into the digital realm? Because I know you were tapped into Metaspace early, right?
Yeah.
So
man. Yeah.
I'm saying
we'll see how it plays out.
You don't just enjoy things, you study it. So that's what I'm saying. You're not just over here being a consumer. You're literally trying to figure out,
yeah, man,
how can I apply this? How can I
how do I
these
get
different things?
Yeah, man, because I definitely want to have a foundation within anything and everything moving that is creative. A big point of me even coming out last year to Dream.Con was the fact that I had saw the recap footage from the year before, and I'm like, this just looks amazing and so fun, and I just want to go to be a part of it. So I called up my siblings. I said, I don't care what we're doing, clear out that week. We're flying out. I get out to Dallas, and I don't think Berlizzi knew that I was in town. I don't think the RDC guys knew that I was there at all.
Nobody knew.
No one knew.
You just popped up in the Powerline costume. It was like,
yeah. And the next thing I
nobody
know,
knew that was you. It was like, wait, is that?
Yeah.
And you hit it with the, what's up? How you doing? It's like, ain't no way. You just popped up.
I pulled
unannounced.
up. I just wanted to be just to see it and feel it, man, because it's just so important for where we are culturally. And I've told the story before. It's like when I was growing up, huge anime guy, huge gamer, but I only knew of a select few. Other people that were like me and like my brothers. So then our younger siblings, one's 20 now, the baby sister's 19. They now get a chance to see the people just like them. So it's very important for me to fly them, all of us together here last year. Now here we are this year, and it's beautiful just to be a part of it. So again, being a part of anything that I see that's entertainment, that's expressive via art, I want to be a part of it.
You are a part of it. It's not even
I will
not
take
want
that.
to. You are a part of it.
I will take that.
As I said, earlier, you are. You're entering, certain playing fields here.
Yeah.
You're not just Khleo Thomas the actor. You're.
I'm 30 years in, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm 30. I'm a vet.
I'm a vet. You're a veteran in this thing.
I'm a vet, and it's kind of cool to be able to say it. It's like I'm a vet, bro. I've been doing this since, and that's the only thing I can pat myself on the back about in life at this point. Is like being very honest about the fact that I've been doing this 30 years.
Now, you said you started when you were 5.
Yeah.
You've been doing this 30 years.
Yeah.
At this point, as you reflect, because I'm pretty sure you reflect a lot, just kind of looking back on things, and some stuff I'm pretty sure you don't even realize, because like you said, the Holes anniversary, it just kind of was one of the things you haven't seen a lot of them in forever.
Yeah.
So the type of memories that come up and things like that. But when you look back at your career, what would you say to your childhood self at this current point? Is there anything you would say? Is there anything that you didn't foresee in this happening? What would you would look at your 5-year-old self right now, getting ready to enter this world? Because 5 is a very impressionable era. 5 is a very, you say you want to be an actor, but you don't even know what that really means.
Yeah.
You're talking to your 5-year-old self. What are you saying?
I wouldn't be. I gotta be honest, brother. Like this is everything that I ever dreamed it would be. Like I always knew. Like my mom found a letter to myself that I guess I had written like in elementary school, and one of them was just saying, "What do you want to be?" He's like, "I want to be an actor." And then another thing was like a summer project of the things that. What did you do this summer? And it was like I thought about being in a movie. I played video games with my brother. I watched the remainder of the Frieza saga, like random stuff like that. So to know all of that became my future anyway. I just felt like it was destined to be just that way. And I'm very stubborn, bro. Like I'm very stubborn. If I don't get it to exactly how I want things to be, it's not gonna be.
But you kind of gotta be in order to succeed, right?
No, you gotta be a little bit crazy. You have to be crazy. You have to be stubborn. You have to be narcissistic to the point you believe like, nah, this is what it is.
Gems.
These are all facts, man. Be crazy. Be crazy. Be nice. Be freaking nice.
Be nice. Be humble.
Be nice, because your ass can get humbled real quick out here. Do I need to give examples? We've seen it all.
Yeah, we don't.
We don't need to do that.
You know what we're talking about.
Be nice, man. Be nice and enjoy the journey of life, man. It's gonna go through ups and downs, peaks and valleys, and I'm just very honored and grateful to even have the opportunity to be a part of something like this, man. Because it wasn't there for me. It really wasn't there during that time. This competes with Scream Tour for me. I'm just gonna be honest. Like this competes with Scream Tour. I'm just gonna be dead ass honest. This competes with Scream Tour for me.
Dream.Con?
Yes. Like performing on Scream Tour.
Do tell.
Like okay,
I mean Scream.
No, like roll bounce. Like so, we do roll bounce, and then Bow takes me under his wing. We do Scream Tour. We do 32 cities, sold out arenas.
Matter of fact, I'm sorry, because one thing we didn't mention, music career.
Yeah, that's a whole other era.
That's another.
That's a whole other
undercut.
era of life. Yeah, that's a whole other era.
I mean, back in my old days, your song "Single" was actually like I used to play a joint nonstop. You know what I'm saying? That was it just flowed.
It was a great record.
It was a great.
I wish I had come a little bit further in life to get it mixed better.
Yeah.
But yes, I enjoyed Single.
Would you say some of the things like that you were ahead of the time on that?
Oh hell yes, and like this has been proven. This has been proven as far as my music side.
Yeah.
I've been okay. So boom, we write the theme song for Holes. Bet that goes. Roll bounce comes along. Me and Bow become friends. He takes me on Scream Tour with him, and now I got a chance to see what music could do at the top of the top. This is him when he's selling out arenas by himself. He didn't need anyone on stage with him. He just shows me. He was like, "Yo, you're coming with me this summer." All right. So we're on for 3 months. We're all around the United States. We're selling out arenas. Madison Square Garden sold out twice. The Houston joint sold out. Nuts stuff. But that gave me the example of what it meant to be a superstar musically. So I took every gem, everything from Bow, put it into myself, and then by that time technology had caught up to where I didn't need to have a full-blown studio to make music. So I invested in my own equipment. I'm back at the house. I'm recording my first mixtape, The World is a Cartoon, right? It does 100,000 downloads in the first month. Mind you, I had Audio Push, Bow, and Soulja Boy featured on my first mixtape.
Right.
Soulja Boy sees the numbers, calls me after the first month, and is like, "Yo, are you signed to Bow? Are y'all doing anything?" I was like, "Nah, I'm not signed to Bow." He was like, "Well, come sign the SOD."
You did have that minor error, you know.
Yep.
It was a quick error.
Yep. So I went over to SOD for a while. I helped him put the DeAndre Way album together. Then decided I've ran the race of being the right hand to a lot of these guys. It's time for me to just focus on my stuff. Put out So Many Girls, does a great thing. That goes to the BT 106 and Park joint. Then do this collaboration project with an artist named Chris Batson. We pull out songs like Ride, which is, oh my God, I love that song till today. But then I put out a song called 5 on it. That song goes viral on Vine. That song allows me to go tour by myself for the very first time. So 13 cities around America, boom, sold them out. No opening act, just me. Great. I knew social media would be the way to push all the music. So every Friday I would release a remix, and we were the worldwide trending topic every single Friday, which allowed labels to be like, this guy knows what he's doing, we're early adopter. But music hadn't transitioned yet from still believing what radio was supposed to be able to break. So I'm investing in myself, doing a whole radio promo tour around America. I'm meeting the radio PDs, and they're just like, "Hey, man, nice to meet you. Great song." And that's it.
Did you think it was because people were still trying to adapt to you being an actor to a artist? Like,
no, I think it's because by that time, those guys, the radio PDs, were now being told what they could and could not play. They got the power taken from them. So I'm coming in doing it the old traditional way of meeting you. Here's the record. This is a guy with these many numbers, But you guys are now bought out by iHeart, so you can't do anything for me anyway.
All right.
So if I would have waited 3 more years and done it the exact way, like the strategy I had, whole different outcome. But I'm glad that I made the choice to pull out of music and not do it anymore, just because the politics behind it are insane. And also, I realized all I really wanted was to hear my lyrics rap back to me. And once that happened, I was like,
You got your
oh, I
taste
did
of
it. Exactly, because it was just me.
So it wasn't like a career goal. It was kind of like a quick passion thing. You just had to kind of get out.
Got it out the way, felt it, got the live footage. I heard people scream my name. I heard people chant the name, and then I heard people scream the lyrics to 5 on the back at me, and I was done. And now we do whatever the hell we want.
That sounds magical.
Yeah, man.
That's magical.
Yeah.
So I don't even look, man. Like, you almost made me forget that part.
Hey,
honestly,
that's cool. That's a hidden chapter.
You brought that in. No, but see,
That's
it's
a
not
hidden
hidden though. Those who know.
They know.
But that's why we're here to inform.
Yeah.
Because everybody's not hip. People know you as Powerline. People know you as Batman.
Yeah.
People now know you as Mega Man Zero.
We'll take Mega Man 02 up there.
You know.
Yeah.
Well, come on, fam. Like,
We'll take it.
You made it a spectacle.
Yeah.
People know about these things.
Yeah,
People
sure.
know about the games.
Yeah.
People know about the tech. People know about the acting.
Yeah.
But the music.
Yeah.
Everything. Like, this is why I say, like, you're not just a one-dimensional thing. Like, anything that you want to do, you've done and you've shown and you've informed other people of how to do it.
True.
Which is where you said you got to be crazy narcissistic, but yet you're still humble because you don't keep the info.
They told us, like, when growing up, don't let them put you in a box, right? That's what they always told you. But then they would still put you in a box. And I never understood that. And I was like, okay, I'm tired of hearing it, and I'm tired of people acting like it doesn't happen. So I'm just going to do everything that I've ever wanted to do. Tired of getting put in a box. Do whatever you want. So yeah, brother. Thank you for breaking it down like that. I appreciate it.
Nah, man, like we said, you're a veteran.
I'm
You're a veteran.
Old around here. Old man. Got a long
you're
goat
a veteran.
beard.
OG. You got all the knowledge in it. You're not new to this. You're true to this.
Big facts.
So with that being said, I want to say I appreciate you.
Thank you,
I appreciate having the time to be able to chat with you.
Absolutely, brother.
I already know you got so much more going on. Yeah. We're here at Dream.Con. This is the 5th Dream.Con, 5th anniversary. Again, 20,000 people. People are still looking forward to seeing you. We got, what did we say, day 2, right? We got one more day.
Got one more day.
And many more events to happen.
Many more.
So I'm Deon Tillman with Tillman Multimedia. I'm here with the veteran, Khleo Thomas.
Yeah.
We'll catch y'all. And I'm pretty sure you're going to be back next year. And
100%.
in the future.
100%.
And so much and so on. So we look forward to seeing that. And I'm going to be back too.
I want my jersey retired in the Dream.Con rafters. That's the kind of time I'm on when it comes to this. I don't care what's going on, wherever Dream.Con is at, I'm coming.
You got to get another Powerline suit for them to hang that up because, like you said,
We'll put that, but this isn't even the suit for tomorrow.
No, I know that.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I know, but
we got
I'm saying,
another suit for tomorrow.
But I'm saying, like, the community, the blurred community knows this is you.
Good point.
Not even that. No, just how the suit is composed. This is you.
Good point. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Even the boots. Check the boots. It's not.
Boots are very important because
You know
when
what
you
I'm
see
saying?
the animated, he's on stage. I could have just went black combat boots, but then I saw the forces and they had this, and I'm like, this looks more animated. This looks more free flowing. That's how he looked like in the movie. So
It's the details.
Small details.
It's the details. So, like I said, we definitely. It's so much going on. It's so much about to happen.
We'll see you guys next time, man. Dream.Con. I'll be back next year too, but be on the lookout for more stuff coming on day 3.
Absolutely.
Bye, guys.
Peace.
That's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Your champion of the Mortal Kombat 11 tournament, Khleo Thomas.
He knew what he was in for. He put the Powerline suit on and he was ready to go. He was not playing around.
Like I said, I will never fight a man in a Powerline suit.
Kombat 11 champion! So I get to hold down that title for another year, and then whoever wants to step up in 2024, they can come see me.